The following is a clip from the highly acclaimed educational radio program, The White Riot Show.
You know, I mean, I've had girlfriends like who are Italian or Hispanic, very emotional, very all over you, which is nice.
Do Hispanic chicks lick your asshole? That's the rumor. Is that true?
That depends on which crazy island they're from. The Dominicans will do it. The Puerto Ricans won't.
Nice.
Yeah, but of course, as we know, Puerto Ricans are not really Latino.
Really?
They are very touchy about that.
Really?
Well, they think they are, but the rest of them don't. That's my favorite thing. I told John one time, I used to work this job, and there were a couple of guys there who were Puerto Rican,
right?
A couple of guys who were Dominican,
right?
And the one Cuban guy. And
Cubans are a different brand altogether.
Dominicans and the Puerto Ricans would not speak to each other. They hated each other. They almost had fights. And the Cuban guy wouldn't speak to any of them.
Right.
And he used to tell me they would like dirty low lives. I was like, but you're a
Oh, Larry,
hey,
that's horrible. Right. That's horrible. Should I bleep that word out in post?
Let them hear it in the Middle East first and then to bleep it out.
Judo Larry M, ladies and gentlemen, with the overt racism. But it's interesting because Cubans,
yes,
don't consider themselves in some weird way.
And they don't consider them part of the Latino deal.
They consider themselves white people, Caucasians, which is interesting. And I don't mean this like in a funny way.
No, they do.
But the same way a lot of Spaniards, a certain part of Spain considers themselves Caucasians,
right? From
their point of view,
right?
And not Latinos,
right.
Or I should say, they consider themselves European,
right?
As opposed to
Latinos from like South America, right. Central America, yeah.
Which is interesting because I don't know in terms of genetics or bloodlines where that delineation is, so I don't know. But it's interesting that the people we would say would be Hispanic. I mean, we group in America. We tend to group Mexicans, Puerto Ricans, Colombians,
you name
Nicaraguans,
it, yeah. Anything south of the border.
Right, or anything that uses Spanish for the most part, we call them Hispanics. But that little, growing up in New York, you see it all the time, that little dynamic that you have, like Costa Ricans hate Dominicans, Dominicans hate Puerto Ricans, Puerto Ricans hate everybody. You know, it's like one of those.
We used to have a friend.
Horrible.
We used to have our friend, I won't give his name on the air, but who's Puerto Rican.
Yeah, and his name might be the opposite of a devil.
Mm-hmm. That's very good, John. Wow, you are just
I'm sharp. I haven't had as many beers tonight as you have.
Usually you're a simple bitch, but that was very fun. But he was going, no, this is absolutely true. He's Puerto Rican, and he went out with that girl who was Dominican for like 6 months, and like her brother like threatened to kill him every time he saw him.
He wanted to shiv him every time.
Like every time. He just never accepted him.
He was okay with us when we hung out.
Oh, yeah.
Which was the funny part.
Yeah.
Like he actually used to joke to us and he goes, "You white motherfuckers are funny." Remember that? He used to like just say that all the time.
That's not surprising though. Yeah. They don't have a beef like that. But it's weird. Like, and he used to tell us opposite of the devil.
Sure.
He used to tell us all the time, like he's threatening like to beat me up. He's threatening to kill me. He's threatening to show up at my house at 3:00 in the morning and eat my chickens. Like, because they have to eat their poultry fresh. Assholes.
But it is funny that, like, on some level, they almost didn't view the white man. Well, let's be honest. If you're going to have a beef with anybody in this country, if you're Hispanic or black or whatever, it's usually with the white man. Let's be honest.
Or
oh, come on. I'm going to have to work this button. Like, what's the matter with you, buddy? No, but typically the beef has been with the white man. And I mean, whether you consider it's justified or not, it's certainly understandable, and you can understand that, but when you see this infighting among what we would consider to be shades of Hispanics,
right,
it's amazing to me.
Join us every week at www.whiteriotshow.com to follow the latest exploits of Big Fat John and Judo Larry M. This is Mark, the man with the golden voice. I've been drinking heavily.